Hey everyone, welcome back. Dude, guys, come on. I think this has been the longest ever streaming break I've taken since I started streaming on the channel. And I was really looking forward to getting it started back up again. I'm really glad today we're finally back, and we're gonna play a game that I'm like way behind on playing. This is actually the game we were supposed to play the 1 week where I was supposed to stream, and then my basic capture card just gave out, which ended up not being the actual capture card the problem, but we'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, man, it's been like forever. It's been seriously like forever. And it's crazy because every week I was like, dude, this week is going to be the week that I get back at it. But just a lot of stuff has been happening, but very good stuff. So we'll get into that as we go along. But don't worry, none of the stuff that has happened has actually, well, maybe not none, but like most of everything that has happened and that has caused there not to be streams is actually positive, and will most likely in the future point to there being even more than before. So hopefully tonight some people make it. Maybe most people have already forgotten about me, because I feel like it's almost been a month. Like, seriously, I know it's been 3 weeks at least, maybe even 4 weeks to a month since I streamed. So maybe no one remembers that I exist and it's done forever. But anyway, we are nonetheless going to be playing Denshattack tonight, even if there's only me, Nanaki, and Annie here. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here, as usual. By the way, if you are watching this live or whatever, also do not forget to hit that like button, guys. I'm going to try to get better at that. I don't remind people enough of that. I know it's one of the recurring things. I hate annoying people with that, but guys, don't forget to hit it, because it really does help out a lot. But yeah, so tonight we're going to be playing a Denshattack. But I'm going to give it a few minutes. I know I also said like 7:15. Exactly, Martin. I am back. Yes, sir. We are back. The Maple family's back. Give me a second. I think my camera is a little too zoomed in. Give me a sec. Aha. I was like, why do I feel so like not small, but like so like, you know, like squeezed? That's because the camera was too focused in. It was focused in on like when I'm using the green screen. No problem, my man. I understand. Things are happening. Exactly. Like, honestly, yeah, so basically, before we get into the gameplay, I'm going to take a few minutes, like, chill out, talk to you guys, and then we'll jump into Denshattack. Super excited to try this game, by the way. It was one of the games that was, like, majorly on my must-play list, and since I missed it for stream, I actually did not play it to make sure that I reserved it for when I would finally get back to the stream. But yeah, so maybe I'll start with the biggest news, and one that is probably going to be affecting the channel and everything the most. I'm once again changing my 9-to-5 job, but in a very positive fashion. Now, I'm still going to be working full-time outside of the channel, but I'm now going to, and I'm still working for the same company as I was before, but I now am going to be 100% from home. And although that doesn't mean that I can do YouTube while I'm working, like working is working, whatnot, it does mean that I'm going to save an immense amount of time for the channel with my transit and my lunch hours. Because one of the things like that I lost when like because when I started the channel, I was working a lot from home. Then basically we had to go back to the office, and now I'm back home. Is that a lot of the time that I could dedicate to the channel was like on my lunch breaks. It doesn't seem like it, but like 45 minutes on a lunch break is make it or break it for a small channel trying to grow, because that's time where every day I can work a little bit on the content. in the morning before I get starting on my 9 to 5 job, I can put in a little time. And when I'm done the job at the end of the day, I can also, like, all the time I'm prepping, like getting dressed and going to work and whatnot, that is all time that I am now recuperating for the channel. Which also probably is going to mean that I'm going to be less tired overall and be able to have more energy as well. Because one thing of, like, you know, going to the office is there was a huge difference in my days when because I was doing like a hybrid, so I was working a few days from home, and there was a huge difference in like energy levels on the days I was working from home compared to the days I go to the office. So that is starting next week, and that is one of the reasons also I was not able to stream over the last couple of weeks. It's that getting you know, when you're moving within a company from one job to another, I sort of had to close a lot of things on the other end. So I'm not going to lie, the last couple of weeks at work have been like, you know, balls to the wall. So I had to really basically give a little more time to that and energy. So at the end of the day, I was just like not, you know, able to do it. Last week, I'm not gonna lie, Spider-Man. Like that was, you know, I was on vacation 2 weeks. Then there was like the getting ready for the job transition. By the way, my last day at my current job is tomorrow, so this is actually like next week. Now, I will be transitioning. Most likely the extra time won't kick in like right away. Like maybe another week or two before like I really get that extra time, because transitioning from the old getting to the new, there's also going to be a little bit of like, okay, I've got to get my legs under me at this new one. But after that, we should see a massive change in like how often I can stream, how often the videos are going to come out and all that. Because now finally, like, that was the biggest element that like I couldn't get resolved in my old position. But anyway, that aside, so that's it. And yeah, last week, I'm not gonna lie, on Thursday we really wanted to go see Spider-Man. I had stuff booked all weekend, so there was no other time that we could go. So basically Thursday and Friday were reserved to Spider-Man and like family time. Because, you know, I tried to do one of the reasons I moved like stream from Friday to Thursday is that Friday we want to do a family time at the end of the week where we like do something together. And I also wanted to go see Spider-Man, which happened on Thursday because, you know, theaters started showing it on Thursday here. But that's what happened. So like nothing major. And there's a lot of other stuff that I'm going to talk about as we're going through. But I would say that is the biggest news that is ultimately some awesomely good news for the channel. Okay, that being said, welcome everyone. Let's get started on a little bit of gameplay, okay? Because some people are probably here not to hear about my life and what's going on, and they want to see a little Denshattack. So let's jump into the game, and we'll take some more time to talk as we go. So slot 1 empty. I have actually no idea what this, like, how the game plays out, so we're going to figure this out all together at the same time.
The future. The merciless
I'm going to put this up a
has
bit.
pushed humanity into air-purifying dome cities. A future not so distant from yours. A company called Miraida has connected the country through an underground network of supersonic railway systems.
Supersonic railways, okay?
The high-tech cities have become crowded, jammed, full of families pursuing a better life. But really, who cares about all that? This
Exactly.
is a story about fishermen, about artisans, about farmers.
Is it?
This is a story about outlaws, orphans, and families. This is a story about those who remain outside.
Okay. Not the intro I was expecting. Wasn't expecting necessarily voiceover either. I'm going to turn the sound back down. Well, no, wait. Let's wait to see if there's some more voice acting. Emmy's Awakening, Chapter 1. Like, honestly, I wasn't expecting like a too much of a storied intro, but it is good news overall.
These tracks are getting worse by the day. Well, no time to waste.
Okay, I'm going to turn the sound down because most likely GameK is going to start and I don't want it to drown me out. If you guys can't hear well or anything, just let me know in the comments. Let's get to it. B to start the engine. Okay, let's go. Press R to honk your horn. Okay. Honk to affect the environment. Okay. ZL to brake. That worked not at all. Okay, I got it. I wasn't expecting that we had to brake all the way. I thought it was just like a thing where you slow down to get in between them. Drift around corners by braking with ZL. Hold the drift when the bar appears and release the sweet spot in the center of the bar. We'll see. That was not the sweet spot. There we go. There we go. Okay. I got it. So this is going to be more like of a rhythm type game experience, man. I generally do completely freaking awful on rhythm games. Hey, what's up, Alex? Welcome, my man. Welcome. Been a while, man. Glad to see you back on stream, my man. And that was totally not it. I need to read the instructions, I guess, as we're going. I was a little ahead on that one. Okay, so switch to a neighboring track with the L. Okay. To avoid obstacles. Gotcha. So now we gotta put all this crap together. Hold and release ZR to bump. Totally not that. Gotcha. That was brake, right? Or was that a bump too? Okay, that was a bump. ZR and switch to neighboring track. Okay. Dude, man. While in the air, hit the 2 to stomp the ground. What? Okay, so I guess if we're heading into an obstacle, we stomp. Dude. That was totally not it. Do I even need to jump here? Yeah, I do, though. God damn it. Wow. Oof. This is gonna be a long night, boys. This is gonna be a long night. You haven't been on YouTube a lot lately. You haven't posted. Honestly, I reduced a lot too over the last few months. Hopefully, things like I said with the change, I'm changing jobs now, and I'm going to be back at home full time. So hope things are going to probably pick up. But Yeah, honestly, I've been keeping up just with my stuff mostly, so I hadn't really noticed. But yeah, it's a lot to keep going on.
Yes, you've got to try it.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, right now?
So far I'm digging the game, but oh my god, I'm going to be terrible at this game. I'm warning you guys ahead of time. This feels like a rhythm-based game, and if there's one and sole thing that I am freaking terrible at, it is rhythm games, guys. But yeah, you're trying to ramp up as well again over the next few weeks, same as you. A job change, house, a move on top as well. Yeah, well, I know you like, and it's for you. Yeah, it's even a couple of moves back to back, man. It doesn't help that when you're streaming, there's an audio delay. For real? I didn't notice. Is there an audio delay for you guys? Because, well, but yeah. Well, it's not rhythm based, but it is. Like it's like an auto runner. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I get what you mean. It's more of like an auto runner. You're right. But I find so far for an auto runner, there's a lot of inputs. Like jumping, you know what I mean? All of it together, but we'll see how it works out. It's because it reminds me of whatchamacallit, the one where you're rocketing down the tracks, and it has like that freaking crazy hardcore visual vibe. You guys know what the one I'm talking about. I suggested that every time it's on sale almost on the eShop deals. But yeah, either way, we'll see. But it's because, honestly, the game, when I say it's a rhythm-based game, is that overall the cues end up being like the rhythm of each level. But it is what it is. Like, I'm more of a action, platformer type dude. But we'll move on to this. We'll see if I can put this crap together. Okay, perform tricks in the air by moving R. Kickflip by moving the stick that way. Okay. Okay, front 360. Dude, man, they're adding already they're adding like extra crap. Okay, so the Trictionary. You can find a collection of all the tricks. Awesome.
That's it! Now try to pull off as many tricks as you can on the circuit.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, dude, man, that was Garbo. Okay. I gotta focus here. Because I am garboing this up, man. Now that I'm adding the tricks in already, man, that was like pushing my limits. Dude, I had to turn there. That's I. So that's it. So is this like there's a trick to it? So like what we just go through the courses and we get a score? Yeah, there's a lot of cues, man. Like honestly, personally, if I would have like introduced this game, I would have actually probably like personally what I would have done is I would have eased people into it. I would have eased like maybe like one track where all you have to do is like the first half of the inputs, and then a second track where you add in the second half of the inputs. Like give people like a level or two to like warm up to it, because I feel like right now so many things are going on my head. I'll get into it after like 3 or 4 courses, but I do think like the introduction to the different cues could have been split up in a couple of stages. Like you do 1 or 2 stages where you have half the cues and then the other stages after, rather than throwing them all at you in stage 1 and then being like, okay, now do tricks. Like they did it with the tricks. I just think they should have split up in one extra section. You know what I mean? Like, dang, okay now are tricks. Okay, so 1, 2, adventure, a best score, best time, 7 theirs. Okay, so next rank is 6,000 in 2.5 minutes. So you have to finish the course like under 2.5 minutes to get the top rank. Is that it? Or you have to last up to 2.5 minutes? Let's jump in. I'll figure it out. Okie dokie, guys. Yeah. I'm about to lose my crap here. Holy shice. Like, yes, I'm back, my man. Holy crap, man. I'm losing my... Like, basically, my computer reset for a freaking Windows update. And I couldn't see it because basically the warning is on my gameplay screen. Because, like, my gameplay screen that I switched to play my Switch 2 on, it's the main screen of my, like, normal setup. So when Windows told me that it was gonna freaking restart, I couldn't see it. Whew. I was losing my crap, man. Holy. We back. I have no sound. Hold on. This is gonna suck for 2 minutes. I've got to get the sound and everything working properly. Yeah, no, we don't want this. And obviously, as every time, it doesn't recognize my headset till I plug it back in. There we go. Okay, I've got sound back. I'm really sorry, guys. Technical snafu's going to be fixed in about a minute. So that's done. Do I have everything I need on this screen before I pop it out again? Let me just make sure that we have this gone. Yeah, everything else looks good. That's going to pop out for a sec. Then we should be set to keep going. Oh, what is a maple syrup gaming stream without a technical crap fest? Okie doke, Elgato. I'm just going to reset the capture card to make sure that I have no delay in the audio for you guys. There we go. Okie dokie. We're good to go, man. Yeah, so, but I think where we were saying is, yeah, you were saying, Alex, that, man, for you, it was like a couple of moves back to back. So that freaking sucks, my man. But I feel you. Like a couple of job changes plus moves, that's a lot of time. like just me, I decided to take like 2 weeks off for vacation, and then trying to get back into it after that. Like I said, the job change hit at the same time and everything. But yeah, hopefully within like, I would say 2 to 3 weeks, everything should be back to 100% to where it was like like 2 years ago. The last year and a half has been like on off all the time. Okay, so this is a pretty standard Denshattack course. It seems like there's no one around right now. So we're going to figure out, like I said, I wasn't sure how it's going to work for like the time and all that. It's the perfect opportunity to get the basics down. Denshattack isn't just about being cool. You also need to be fast, okay? So you need to reach the goal on time with at least a minimum amount of points, okay? Okay, so basically it's going to be a combination of speed and scoring. So we're going to have to get a minimum amount of points, but also reach the end of the course within a minimum amount of time. And that was totally crap. See, it threw me off, so I already forgot which input is which. Dude, man, I'm gonna crap. This is a crap fest. But now I just noticed that okay, hold on. Focus now. See there, I needed to jump to get that thing up there. Okay, so I need to change course on top of it. Gotcha. So, yeah. Okay. Ugh, I didn't move fast enough. Have to remember which one is for freaking moving and which one is for doing these tricks. Okay, why didn't that work? I hit the... I need to jump there. I'll get it right as long as I know which... I'm terrible at this, man. This was not the good comeback game for me.
We'll get him next time.
Okay.
Nice then.
Look out!
Ooh.
Don't lower your guard, Amy.
Got it. Come on. Dude, why didn't he move over? Because I have to jump, obviously.
I won't give up.
We'll get him next time. Look out!
Oh my god. I don't think I could do any shittier than that, man. Wow. I didn't even get, like, for the time I was crap, I didn't even get like a bronze star, but for at least the points I got between a bronze and a silver. But holy crap, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lock in here, man. Spider-Man was good. Spider-Man was very good. I really liked Spider-Man. I'm gonna say the only thing I was slightly disappointed in Spider-Man is I found that there was no like super standout fight scene. Like even the fight scene against the hand at the end. I don't want to spoil too much. Like but when he finally wins, it isn't because he starts like beating them. He just does like one massive like attack, and it like stops all of them. When I would like, I was just really hoping that for there to be like a really standout like action scene, and the scene was good. It was just maybe not what I was like, if you get it. But the setup is amazing. So I don't want to, like I said, no spoilers for anyone. The setup is amazing. The introduction of a certain person to this universe is definitely going to be defining, especially in the future movies. So it's a very exciting time. I'm finally excited about the Marvel universe again. Like, you know, it's not the only good movie that we've gotten, but like it's been a while that I haven't been excited. Is Denshattack fun on Switch? It's a little early to say because I'm like literally at level 1 or 2, but it's definitely pointing to the sense that I think it's going to be a very fun game, but you definitely have to get the muscle memory in where you're able to complete the things without thinking about them. Like right now, I'm too much in my head and I have to think about what I need to do. But impressive for a first timer? I don't think so. For a first timer, yeah, I mean, you can always do better. That's the many beauties of Denshattack. Okay, let's go. So we will try to get better, but yeah, muscle memory is going to be a must-have in this game. Like a must-have. And there are so many visual cues and auditory cues that it's like, holy crap, man. Like it's like an auto runner on crack, basically. But I think it's gonna be freaking amazing once you put it together. Because visually it's awesome. The music is great so far. And I can see where like this is gonna be, when you're gonna pull off some fun shit, it's gonna be some fun shit. Seaside Showdown. See this. Okay, so let's try to do better than last time. This is basic. Well, it's a different course too, so it's going to be hard to compare. But let's just try for it to feel less like total garbage. What I'm going to say is I think that the jump move is a little like, at least for the moment, it feels like I have to know a jump is coming to be able to do it because of the charging time. I feel that if you wait till the visual cue hits, you don't have enough time to charge the jump effectively. I want to, especially if not looking like that, Yoshi would be scarred for life if she had to witness your outfit. Well, tough luck. I wasn't asking for your permission. Cute, you're on. Show me what you got.
3, 2, 1, go!
Bro, I'm actually proud of myself right now.
Ha, you're a flop. I win.
What the heck is this, man?
Flying the Ferris wheel?
Damn, he's a monster. Don't lower your guard, Emmy.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna try to get all of these. I just noticed there's a bonus thing. Holy crap!
We'll get him next time.
Ah, dude, man. See, my brain just didn't react to that. Like, I saw the warning and I'm like, what does this one mean? Ugh, again.
Let me try that again.
Ah, dude. Dude, sometimes it's not obvious when you have to jump to change tracks and when you don't.
I'll get it right this time.
Don't lower your guard, Emmy.
What the fudge? Okay, I just noticed what the heck was going on there. Oh, dude, that sucked. I feel like... Okay, I did worse. I didn't get the time or the score this time. I'm like, I feel like I did better, but apparently no. I sucked more. Because we didn't even get a bronze star in either one. That is pretty freaking bad, man. Well, we're going to accept it for the moment. Like, I feel like I just want to see the different modes of the game first. But man, that level was crazy with the Ferris wheel and shit. Holy shit. Man. No, like, this is going to be a really fun game if I can get... And I felt like that time already the muscle memory was a lot better than that first course. That's what I felt like. The score didn't show that, but, you know, it is what it is. Katumo Castle. Why is there a... I should have maybe read what they said. Ramen, but now I get Denshattack. Someone recommends for a glow up. Oh, okay, so we're gonna be able to like modify our wesh. Oh shit, I'm using up spray cans up there. Okay. So we can color our train What is the garage? Customize. Color. Is it only these? I feel like this is a pattern. This is better. Stickers. Yeah, I'm feeling the tropical vibes, man. Okay. Did I see new abilities there? I felt I did better, but that's not what the score said, man. The score said you suck, man. No unique abilities. Okay, it's down there on the left. No unique abilities. Okay, so I guess that comes a little bit later. Man, I don't like. You can actually finish these levels with no crash. That's gonna take a while. Denshattack is load the Miraido Corporation. Controls Dome City, slowly aiming to abandon railways. Trained, okay. Oh, dude, we're gonna learn about something new? I'm done. No, man. Okay, the train will grind on lone rails. Tap the L. Dude, man. What? Can you stop adding shit? Like, no thank you.
3, 2,
I'm good.
1, go!
I'm good, guys.
Let me try that again.
Obviously, I hit, like, one button, I hit the wrong one, you know. Shice, guys. Bro, man. Okay, how am I supposed to do that? Oh, dude, man. Yeah, I got it. Like, it was already enough, guys. It was already enough.
Don't lower your guard, Emmy.
And what's happening now, man? What's happening now, Oh, dude. Holy shice. Guys, stop adding freaking mechanics. Please. Dude, like, the grinding, like, now my brain is already on fire, guys. Like, I'm already overloaded brain power-wise. Why did I choose this game for my return stream, guys? I should have chosen, like, something super chill. Like, we should have played the Pocopia expansion. I'm joking, man. I'm just joking around. It's just like, holy crap, man. I wasn't prepared for a brain power game tonight. And right now, my brain is on fire. Like, it's literally firing on too many cylinders for what I was expecting tonight. I'm pumped. I want more. Nah, man. I'm good. I'm good. No more. Shice. Riding the tides. Let's try. But actually, I did do better that time. I got 2 bronze stars, by the way. Just to be fair. So overall, that means that even with the throwing in of the grinding, I actually managed to score better than previously without the grinding.
2, 1,
Okay, I wanted to jump. Ah, got it. But I need to stay on the...
I won't give up.
Dude!
I'll get it right this time.
Oh, so we have no choice but hit those wires. I thought it was like a bad thing. Dude, I said jump. Ugh, dude.
Nice then.
Oh, dude, I needed to jump. Dude.
Don't lower your guard, Emmy.
Like, I feel like you always have to be jumping almost, man. Ah, God, like there. What the heck is this? Yeah, the music is crazy. Holy crap, though, man. So much happening. It is insane. Dude, guys, I hope you appreciate my totally awful gaming skills tonight. I'm doing all of this for you guys. This is all for love, man. But to be honest for a second, though, I'm liking the game. Like, I'm most likely going to put in some time after stream to focus on these levels, just because in my mind right now, it's totally intolerable how bad I am. This reminds me of, like, the first time I played Jet Moto on PS1. Did you guys ever play Jet Moto on PS1? Like, that game is all about knowing the tracks by heart and all by getting, like, the timing and the groove down for the mechanics. Now, this is way more complex than Jet Moto, but when my gaming skills, when I was like 13 playing Jet Moto, the level of difficulty to adapting to this game was equivalent to adapting to that game back in the day. HQ. Okay, what is this now? Welcome. How can I help you? Printing station. That's right. You can call me Purikun. Thank you. The last time I was in Japan, they were only just starting to deploy these. I ever managed to see one in person. The plan is for anyone in Japan to be able to be part of an independent network of artists by uploading and printing fanzines at any Enzyme HQ, okay? You bet. She can come on strong, but Rika is actually quite friendly. Okay, so the only one I got is that one. Is that it? Oh, no. So I guess these are like when I pick up the reels, they get added to the book. Okay, so that's, I guess it's like a checkpoint. Like if you get there, you have to know if you have all the zines, and then you can, like, I don't know, get more of the storyline or of like the lore. I guess that's the idea here. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Now, to be honest, if at one point I feel that the levels are getting like too intense, what we might do is we might work backwards and go back to some of the first levels and try to like master them. Like, it's just, they're like, it's like you're challenging people, but I don't feel like you see that, like, you see them on the courses or anything. Complete all objectives around the map, then break to a stop to finish the track. Oh, dude. Yeah, that was garbage. Dude, what the hell?
You need to demolish 4 towers here.
How am I supposed to demolish towers?
Don't lower your guard, Amy.
I'll get it right this time.
What happened there? Oh, dude!
I won't give up.
Like, I don't get how you're supposed to demolish towers.
Nice then.
Stops there.
Nice then.
Okay, so I destroyed 3. But I'm like, what? You just, like, grind on them? Is that it?
My turn.
Okay, so I beat one. Okay, now this is objective what at number 2. Ah!
Don't lower your guard, Emmy! We'll get him next time.
Stop there.
Man, keeping track of all this crap, man, is giving me a headache. No, I went the wrong way, bro. Thank you. Ah.
Look out! There! Burst those balloons!
Dude. Yes, Topaz, hold on a sec. Whew. Tell me it's like a hit rate, man, that I don't have to hit like each and every balloon.
Stop there.
Hey, I said break.
Guard, Emmy!
Woo! That was, Oh, dude. Woo! Completion time, man. We did well. We actually got 2 stars here, man. We got silver stars, baby. That was like the best finish yet. But honestly, I was focusing only on the moves, so I was hardly not doing any scores. Like, that's the thing right now, is going to be integrating both things together is going to be the real challenge here. Hey, by the way, I forgot to say hi, Juan and Frenchie Mom. Neon Double Jump, welcome, guys. Sorry, I missed some people because of the technical mishap we had with everything. Jumping Bear, welcome back. And I answered your Spider-Man was good, but yes, sir. Okay. Woo! I'm not lying, guys. I'm sweating here. I'm sweating with the focus necessity here for this game. Our next game, by the way, is going to be Mina the Hollower. By the way, I have a little bit of catch up to do since we've missed so much time. I just want to show you, like, we have Mina the Hollower, which is going to be our next game. Next week, or if I can stream before that, I don't want to make any promises right now because I am starting the new job next week. But once I'm set in the new job, we should be able to get back to streaming more than once a week, and videos should kick back up to at least 3 a week. But yeah, like we have to catch up. I'm like, part of me is like, oh my god, maybe we should have played Mina tonight. It's tough, but I think it's more in my like muscle memory wheelhouse. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm doing pretty good. Like, I am a little disappointed that I've missed out on so much time with you guys and working on the channel. Like, it is very, like, it's very sad for me at the same time, that stuff, because it is where I would like to be putting all my time. But the good news is that things went in a positive direction. So, like, my change of job is going to be super positive for the channel, for me, like, all around. So, it's like a really... Like, I'm really excited for, like, the next couple of months coming up. I am disappointed, though, that Sony is discontinuing physical media. And I'm sort of really disappointed that I was making videos, but I really didn't have time to do anything other than the deal videos because, you know, like, I want the channel, like, that's the important thing for the channel to keep going. Although I do want to go more into, like, giving my opinion and talking about stuff. But yeah, and I might actually do a video nonetheless on it, but dude, that Sony discontinuing physical media hit me like a ton of bricks. And however, when I thought it over, and that's why I want to do a video, I think there's a lot of things that, like, a lot of people are like, this is inevitable and blah, blah, blah. But I do think that there's a lot of people that are making mistakes by comparing this to, like, Netflix and what happened to movies. Because there's a huge, huge, huge difference between the two markets. Not only in, like, because video games are video games and movies are movies, but also the way they're consumed and the options that consumers have right now. It's not a positive move. Like, when movies started going away from, like, physical media to digital services, number one is they weren't being discontinued on the other end. It wasn't like you have to do one or the other. It's just a market by itself chose to do to have less physical media. But if you still want to buy movies on Blu-ray or DVD, you still can. So this is number one of the major differences that I think Sony is overlooking here, is that they're not proposing a new choice to people. They're, like, restricting a choice. And number two, naturally people moved from one service to another because downloading or streaming movies is more convenient, but it's also cheaper. Yes, you're paying a monthly subscription, but I used to collect DVDs. When I look at how much money I used to put into buying the DVDs I want, it's actually way cheaper for me to, like, pay for Netflix and not have to buy, like, 4 movies at $30 a month. And currently I can watch way more than 4 movies. So not only was did the market choose that it was more convenient, but it was also monetarily better for the clients. Right now, what Sony's proposing, yes, people are going to the convenience of downloading games rather than buying them physically, but there's no monetary incentive to switch to digital only for the moment, because there's no overlapping service that can be used on any machine. And that also is the other thing, is that Sony is forgetting that they have a platform, and you can't compare services to, like, Netflix and whatnot to, like, a PlayStation 6, because Netflix, you can put it on any TV, you can put it on a laptop, you can put it on your phone, while a PS6, you have to buy the well, I'm saying PS6 because it's, like, next gen, but a PlayStation, you have to buy a PlayStation to be able to use PlayStation games, and you can't use them anywhere else. So you're actually tying, like, the physical media of a system to, like, an ecosystem. It's, like, not at all the same market as, like, Netflix, that basically can be used on a variety of devices. So that's where I think they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot. And honestly, I don't want to be all gloom and doom, but this might actually be, like, the fall of Sony as the console, as one of the dominant console platforms, especially if the competition is smart about this. And Media is the equivalent of a video series that doesn't get views. Naturally, YouTubers will cut those videos and resource time loss. Yeah, well, exactly, and it's not only that. Is that I think Sony? Okay, I'm going to compare Sony right now to. It's because I'd have to take too much time to go into depth to this comparison for it to make sense. But Sony might wind up doing what Sega did. There was a moment where Sega and Nintendo seemed untouchable and unkillable. But multiple choices that were bad for the consumer, like basically you had Nintendo and you had Sega, and Sega made multiple choices in a line that were very toxic for the consumer, tied to hardware that was unsupported by games that you couldn't get elsewhere. And it didn't happen like overnight. Like Sega went through about 3 generations before it killed them. But so I'm not saying like, oh, tomorrow morning Sony's gonna die, but they could be setting up their downfall in the sense that they're making choices that are unconsumer friendly, toxic to the consumer, and the competition has the chance to, like, if I was Nintendo right now, even if it wasn't in the plans, I would almost say, gamers, we just want to confirm that we are standing behind digital media for at least the next 2 generations. Like for the Switch 2, like physical media will be supported till the end of the life of Switch 2 and our next generation. If they came out and they said that, it could like put a nail in the coffin. Now, they might not be saying that because they don't want to commit to that. And maybe they want to see how it plays out for Sony and follow along. Who knows? I do think, however, Nintendo might be a holdout for a long time. Just because they like having the retail presence. But it is like the right moves could really be a problem for them. And they're banking too much that people aren't just going to start playing on computers. Because at one point, if your console has no physical media attached to it, what is your console? Do you understand what I mean? Exactly. And anyway, I want to do a video because there's like an in-depth analysis for this too, to go like for people to understand that even people who are only buying digital, this is still bad. Because as soon as you remove options from the market, that means you eliminate reasons to lower the prices of your games. Because what lowers prices of games currently is competition from the used market and competition from newer games coming out. Now, the newer games coming out is still going to be there, but you're removing the competition from the used market and the retailer discounts. Don't forget, this can kill Black Friday for video gaming. Like currently, some of the best games on physical media that you get are during Black Friday, and you actually get games discounted below their digital counterparts. That's going to die because retailers will have no incentive to move stock. Like right now, the reason why, like there are discounts that are offered by the manufacturers. Yeah, that will happen, but I mean, that has to happen. But basically, right now on Black Friday, what happens is you have discounts that are offered by the publishers. Like Sony can say like God of War that is sold for $60, we're going to discount it to 40. But what happens currently is retailers that have a lot of back stock. So if Sony says, hey, we're gonna sell our game for 40, we're gonna reimburse you like the difference to move these games. That's like the publisher discount, okay? What they could do what a lot of retailers do after that is if they have a lot of backlog for God of War, let's say, and they think it's going to get people into the store, what they do is they add on an extra $10. Why? Because that stock isn't moving and they want people to buy it from them rather than other retailers, and they want to get people in the door or on the website because, you know, it's digital now too. The problem is that if retailers are just selling digital download codes, there's no backstock to motivate them to give an extra discount to move. You understand? Because when you have a stock in your store that's not moving, it's like dead money till you get it to move. So there's an advantage to give an extra discount. Even if you're theoretically losing money, you're still recuperating like the $30 per game that you managed to go get. If you're buying digital codes, you're not going to sell digital codes at a loss when it's stock that you don't pay till you pay the code. Because like right now, if you go to GameStop and you buy like a digital code from GameStop doesn't give Sony its cut till they order that code in the system. So it's crazy. It's gonna kill like Black Friday sales. We're gonna be stuck with like basically what the publishers decide to give as discounts and nothing else. Stores won't be able to give further discounts. It's like bad all along the way. And what pushes game prices down are sometimes those retailer discounts. Because if you can go to Walmart and pick up try and find something modern. Donkey Kong Country Returns for $30. Like, who's gonna be paying $60 digitally? Not many people. You know what I mean? Now, this is a bad example because Nintendo first parties generally don't go on long-term sales, but you understand the concept of what I'm saying. Is that basically, if a game at retailers isn't moving and retailers decide to take the hit and lower the price, it's going to force the digital retailers to lower it too. Because they'd rather have a better cut than a zero cut of games that they already sold to retailers. Because retailers pay for their stock when they get the games in. You understand what I mean? So, like, they've already made their money on those games, the publishers and Sony and whatnot. But anyway, it's crazy. Bad all around. Sorry, I wanted to go off. I went off on a rant there because, like, it's been eating at me a lot. And since I haven't been talking to you guys, like, it's like built up rage over the last month of how bad this is for everyone and how Sony could, like, be slowly like killing the console market. I don't think it's ever going to die completely because I do think Nintendo is going to be the last holdout. But I do think it could start the downfall of the console market where basically we're just Sony's going to become a publisher only, and they could be I think they're looking for short-term gain but long-term loss.
Did somebody order a diva?
And I think they see it the opposite. They see it as long-term gain because they're like, we won't have to compete with anyone anymore. But you're also going to lose what made your product unique and what made it different from like going on Steam. And I'm sorry, if we get to the point where you're going to have the PlayStation store versus Steam, the PlayStation Store is going to lose. Like, if we get to the point where the PlayStation Store, that they're going to, like, you're going to be able to play it on computers and PC and that stuff, they're going to lose to Steam. But anyway, it is what it is. I think it's a dangerous turn. Like, I could see them, like, a lot. Like, I heard, what's his name? Spawnwave, he had a good take on it. Like, rather than doing this, Sony could make, like, every physical release, like, a collector's edition. Where if you're a real fan and you really want the physical media, reserve it for, like, collector's editions or special editions of the game or whatnot. But let the people have an option. And if not, like I said, we need to put digital ownership laws in place in the US and Canada, in most of the nations, that will take away this 100% control from the publishers and give consumers rights and the ability to resell their games and whatnot. And I know people are saying it can't happen, but it will happen. In Europe, some countries are already working on legislation like that. And the stores that are selling there, you can do it in those countries because they have no choice or they don't sell there. And there's no way like Canada and the US, if those markets would make those laws, that Sony's just going to say like, okay, we're not selling our games in the US. It just won't happen, and they'll find a way to make it work. But anyway, it is what it is. We will see where it goes from there. And like I said, I might try to put this all together in a video. Damn.
Get him next time.
Whew, God. It's starting to get a little bit... I don't know if you guys are noticing, but it's starting to kick in a little bit better. What? I didn't even see what the heck happened there.
How's your manual game? Can you keep up?
Is she blind?
What the heck is this? Right, left. Dude. I got it.
Keep doing tricks, Emmy! You may be able to fly, too! I believe in you!
Oh, dude, fudge off.
What's going on? I love this! What?
Man, this is psychedelic, dude.
Ooh, I love her!
Oh, dude. Ah! Like, bro, that was insane. Like, that was visual insanity. Like, this game is actually crazy beautiful. Yeah, and I agree with you. If no one buys the game, they're gonna lower the price. But the problem is that there's games that do sell. You know what I mean? Like, and no matter what, it always lowers faster if there's competition. Because if the game, there's no other way to buy it, that means everyone controls. It's a monopoly. You know, that's why monopolies in our like financial systems here are things that like every government has laws to prevent. Because if you have a monopoly, there's like, you can basically fix the price you want and people are gonna either pay it or not. But like, anyway, it's just going to be bad for the consumer. Like there's no way where this is positive for consumers. Man, they're adding so much stuff, and the game is already blowing my mind. Now there's like manuals on top of it. Like, this is basically combining an auto runner with like Tony Hawk. It's like playing Tony Hawk as an auto runner. It's that crazy. Okay, guys, give me a sec. I need to take a quick bathroom break, and we'll continue on for a little bit after that. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Dude. Like, the other part of me that is so excited about my new job is that since I'm working from home 100% of the time now, that means I'm going to live the rest of my life in shorts and sweatpants. You have no idea what kind of a dream that is for me, because I'm only ever going to have to be like dressed from the waist up. The waist down is going to be total freedom, man, from now on. Dreams. Like, maybe only like with special events, like 2 or 3 times a year, if I have to like go somewhere for like a meeting or something, I'm going to actually have to dress properly. That is like dream life for me. Man, we're still in world number 1, man. This is still 1.6-2. Yeah, I know. And like I said, it's going to change everything for the channel. That I know you weren't here at the beginning, Frenchy Mom, and that's like perfectly fine. But what I was explaining at the beginning of the stream is because literally tomorrow's my last day in my current job, and like Monday I'm starting the new one, still with the same company, but a totally different role, where now I'm 100% from home. Is that I'm going to win back so much time that we're going to go back to, we should be able to go back to like the channel was like 1.5 to 2 years ago when I was working from home. Where basically I win back all my lunch hours. I win back like an hour or 2 before I start work in the morning. I can now work on the channel. And at the end of the day, before my wife gets home and supper and all that, I'm also going to win back like an hour. Like, it's basically going to change everything, where obviously, because like right now I lose all this time and I have like no days off. You know what I mean? Or like I'm taking days off, but when I take days off, it like really hurts the channel because I have nowhere to win the time back. But I'm going to be back into a beat where I'm going to be able to work on the channel like 5 days a week, before, after, and lunch break at work, get out 3 to 4 videos a week, and still be able to take like a day or two off where I just don't do channel stuff to, you know, recharge the batteries and keep some monicum of sanity to my life. You know what I mean? Which is like phenomenal. Now it's still going to take a couple of weeks to kick in because like I'm probably going to have to dedicate a little more time to getting my feet wet at the new job. But as I was saying at the start of stream, I'm estimating in the next 3 to 4 weeks, everything's going to kick back up, and I'm going to be able to stream again more than once a week. Because like, you know, part of the reason we stopped the podcast and all that was because with work the next morning and stuff like that, I couldn't really do podcasts later anymore or whatnot. Exactly. I used to love it too, because like I said, I used to have a role at the company that I'm at where I was 100% from home. I then moved to a role which was better pay wise, but forced me to go like be hybrid. And the problem, like I explained with hybrid, well, it's like what I just said, is that basically I was 3 days in the office, 2 days at home. But that's like not enough long term. You know what I mean? Because like that means that if the 2 days at home I was putting all the hours for YouTube, then the time at the office I was losing and I was getting home tired and blah, blah, blah. Like there was no time to recharge batteries basically and work on the channel. Now I'm going to be able to do both. And you know, sometimes you have to have like a freedom where if one day you wake up and you're just not motivated that day, where you can say like, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow. And currently, like, that would never happen. Well, it did happen, but when that happened, it would like be 3 days later, because that means I would have no time. Like, for example, Wednesdays is one of the days where I worked on videos before and after work. And let's just say that I wake up Wednesday and I just can't, you know, like, you know, sometimes you just can't. You're just like, dude, I can't today. I feel like garbage, blah, blah, blah. Well, then by skipping Wednesday, I had to skip Thursday, Friday, and then I could only work on the video Saturday, then maybe get it out for the Sunday or the Monday. You know what I mean? But now it's going to be like, oh, if I wake up Wednesday, I'm not feeling great. Perfect. I'll work on it tomorrow morning, and the video will be out by Thursday or Friday nonetheless. So it'll be great. Like, I'm looking so forward to it. Okay, we're gonna like, I'd like to see all the tracks of World 1 at least. But like, dude, man, this game is something else. I wasn't expecting it to be this intense, like from the muscle memory department, but it's really a game you're gonna have to dedicate a few hours to just getting used to it. Because like now, after like an hour and a half, I feel like I'm just starting to scratch the surface of getting a little bit of like, you know, the reflexes starting to get in. And even at that, sometimes it just messes up. Holy shit. 15,000 pass score.
3, 2, 1, go!
What's overtime, man? Is it because I'm keeping the combo going? Damn. Did I lose the combo though? Holy shit, I lost the combo. No! Dude, I had like, holy crap, how high was that combo? No! Bro, that was awful. Dude, I had like a 30x combo going. And because I freaking crashed, oh man, I should have let it go. I was in the groove, man. I was like, man, I'm unstoppable. Holy shice. Dude, that was my chance. Okay, dude, I want to restart this one. Yeah, it's like it's like Tony Hawk. It's that like if you know what I mean, if you break the combo, you lose like all the points that you accumulated. Dude. See, yeah, I see like see that there I landed it before I fell. Yeah, and the overtime was as long as you're doing a combo, you get the overtime, I think. Come on, man. So I got 16 that time. But it's still not as good as I was doing that time before, man. God damn it, man. I had a 30x combo going. Okay, so that is how it works, though. Oh man, that time before was painful. Like I don't think I'm gonna be able to reproduce that anytime soon. Okay, I think we're at the last level, the crown, right? I think we're at the last level of the first world. I'm guessing because it's a crown. Come on. I think those freestyle courses are going to be my favorite.
3, 2, 1, go! Warm her up for me, girl. Where are you going? Come and face me!
Oh my god, you have to earn your audience with the queen!
Time to get into the zone and ride the rainbow.
See you pass! You're mine now!
What happened here? What the heck?
Dashing queen, unite!
What the hell is this? Is this like freaking Power Rangers? Are they like freaking combining? Oh my god, it is! What the heck, guys? Ah, of course. Oh, dude, come on. Oh, okay, I can't hit her? I thought I had to hit her. I purposely jumped into her because I'm like, oh, nice, I'm going to be able to attack her. Oh, dude, fudge off. What are we supposed to do? Oh, am I supposed to jump on her hands, maybe? Oh, I think that's it. Oh, that's it. Gotcha. Okay, now we know what to do, though.
Look at him this time. Don't lower your guard, Amy.
Ah, of course. Dude, can okay, number one, I'm gonna stop manualing all the time.
Fine. Don't mock me, please. Let's kick it up in here.
What the fudge, man? That's weird. Bro, I can't believe there's actual boss fights. Holy crap.
How's she doing all this with that huge training?
What did Five Fingers say to the face? Slap!
Full on attack! Where there's a track, there's a way.
What was that? Oh, shice.
We'll get him next time.
Oh, dude, I totally didn't pay attention to grinding. Okay, I have to keep everything together, man. Gotta keep the grinding on par. But, bro, what? What the heck? That is... Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is inventive as hell. Heck, man.
Retreat! I'll get it right this time.
What? We have to start from the beginning? What the heck? Dude, I'm going in that direction. Like, I feel that's garbage. I'm gonna say right away, garbage. Got it. Yeah, man, I followed the I followed the arrow. I knew it was coming that time. So I actually even like pre-jammed it. Not awful. Not good, but not awful. Whew. I'm gonna give it though. This game is original as heck, man. It is like... It's like nothing else that I've ever played. And it has crazy vibes. Like, the vibes are intense. Whew. So I think we did the first world, guys. Honestly, a lot of work to do, though. Saying goodbye. Okay. So we get a movie as a reward. Let's put up the sound
What do you think,
here.
Grandma? Am I getting closer to your recipe? Grandma, I may have found a place where I fit in. Well, it's not a place. It's a people. When I'm around them, I feel electric. Would you give me your blessing to leave this island with them?
She's in good hands, Grandma. I promise we'll take good care of Emmy. She's very special. But I'm sure you're well aware of that.
Personally,
Right.
the one thing I'm going
I
to say,
want to
I don't
meet
find
whoever
the
first
design
sparked
of
our
our
rising
character
star.
particularly appealing. I feel like out of all the character designs we've seen so far, she's visually probably the least appealing. And I'm not talking about like like hotness or whatnot. It's just like general visual appeal. I don't find it that
Good morning, everyone!
she's like
You know
an
that the
appealing
Zap
character.
Train can take you to any major city in Japan in under an hour, no matter where you are. Why not use this wondrous technology to visit Jugoku? You can't miss the beautiful domed city of Hiroshima, full of history and delicious food. And good news for outdoor enthusiasts. Next year, we'll commence construction on natural escapade domes. The first areas to benefit from this project will be the Totori sand dunes and the Okayama gardens.
And honestly, the effort they put into like injecting
Always stay
crazy
inside the
anime style
dome.
storyline here is actually pretty intense. Okay, I'm gonna wait to see if there's voice acting. If not, I'm just gonna turn it down. Okay, it's done. Okay, so yeah, so we're at world number 2 now.
Huh?
Honestly, I really like the sort of Power Ranger style boss though. That was like when I saw the 5 trains merging, I'm like, oh dude, man, this is gonna feel like Japanese Transformers. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna cut it off here for tonight. This is a, it's a return stream. We're gonna keep stuff nice and easy here. Well, by cut it off, I'm gonna take a few minutes to chat and whatnot, but we will stop playing the game here. And guys, woo, I am so glad to be like starting to get back on schedule. Like I said earlier, I was really disappointed that I missed so long of our streaming schedule and stuff. It is really feeling good to be back. I was really looking forward to tonight. Like, that's why I even announced the stream like 2.5 hours ahead of time and whatnot. Like, I was really looking forward to tonight. And I maybe chose a game that was not the best return game. Although I think we had some fun nonetheless. But you saw me struggling the whole time. I should have chosen something that I knew I was going to be comfortable with. But it is fun times that are coming, guys. Fun times are coming. And, I kept up the deal videos, although not as frequently as I wanted over the last little bit. But I'm really looking forward to like this next little stretch of time here. And not only that, but like even my 9-to-5 job, I'm happy to where I'm going as well with that too. Although my focus is I really would like to do YouTube full time. At least this part of the job I do is pointing in a direction where I'm actually happy where I'm at. You always want to push further, but at least for the moment, I'm going to be doing something that I feel is going to be very positive overall. Just plugged in the controller there, guys. But yeah, not only that, but hey, I started some fish tanks. I've got 2 beta fish here. I turn on the lights, but I think they're going to play bad with the camera. Let's see. Oh, not so bad. So actually, for the moment, there's 2 female betas, like 1 in each. You sort of see one here, blue and red. I didn't want to do that either because they think they're going to get fed when I turn the lights on. But I have a blue and a red one. I know. I used to always keep fish. Yeah, they are new. I used to always keep fish when I was younger. And like even younger till I would say like 10 years ago, I had fish tanks. I stopped because of that. But when I knew I was getting a job where I was full time at home, I'm like, I want to start them up again. So I've got like a 3 gallon and a 5 gallon, and I have a 15 gallon over there that I'm going to start up too. Like fish keeping is like it's a super cheap hobby because I already have most of the stuff. Like it's only the plants and the fish that I have to buy, and it's not that expensive. So, and I know it's stupid, but when I'm working from home, I really like looking at the fish. It relaxes me. So that's why I wanted to start it back up now that I'm at home, because while I'm working full time at home, I realized like looking at the fish and stuff like really calms me and makes it's just fun to do. And I'll have time to do the maintenance and whatnot. The 15 gallon is over there, but it's like completely barren for the moment because I have to see. It's going to be over there. It's completely barren because I haven't decided what I want to do yet. But all the tanks are planted. Like all the those are all like real plants that I put in the tanks and whatnot. I keep things. I like to do planted tanks with like real stuff, and like as you can see, I even have like plants sticking out to absorb the nitrates. Keep stuff nice and clean for the fish. I cycled those tanks in like a week and a half because I cheated. If you ever setting up like little fish tank business quick, if you ever want to set up a fish tank and cycle your tank in like a week to a week and a half, and if you don't know this trick, well, it does take the knowledge of knowing someone that has a fish tank that you trust, that his fish isn't sick or have problems. But what you do is like in the filter, there's like your media for the bacteria. Okay, like generally it'll be like, depending on what type of filter you have, there'll be different parts of the filter, but whatever parts of the filter you have that are for growing the bacteria, you pop them in an existing cycled tank. So that's what I did, is I gave the bags to a friend of mine. He put them in his tank for a week. So basically the good bacteria from his tank is going to automatically grow because his tank's already cycled. So if you put them in his tank for a week, the bacteria automatically grows on it. He gives you the media back with a bag filled with his tank water. And then basically you put the media in your filter and you already have a mature grown colony of good bacteria. So basically, like it literally took a week, and my tank was testing, like I tested like 5 days in a row cycled. So like, some people say like cycling a tank takes a month or whatnot. Well, there's that cheat. For example, when I'm going to set up the 15 gallon, that's what I'm going to do. But the good news is now I don't even need a friend anymore, because since I have at least one tank that's cycled, pop the media in the cycled tank, pop it directly into the filter, boom, boom. Week later, you're done and your tank's ready for fish. Bam. But anyway, yeah, it is what it is, guys. So yeah, I haven't named them yet. So there are 2 female betas, and I haven't named them yet. One's red, one's blue. I thought of Mario and Sonic. I know it's stupid, but like the red one Mario and the blue one Sonic. But it felt a little too obvious, and they're chicks, so they're female fish. So I'm like, Mario and Sonic. I don't know. If I would have gotten male betas, maybe. And see, that was my mistake, by the way. Oh, Oscars are really awesome fish. I honestly don't have room for a tank that's big enough for Oscars, but Oscars are awesome fish. They're super interactive with you on top of it. But these betas are actually really interactive. Like when you go in front of the tank and you move your hand, she'll follow me around, and like like when you feed them, they really know they're about to be fed. They get excited and whatnot, and they're fun to watch. But Oscars are cool fish though, man. That's yeah. What I was saying is like, even though I'm pretty confident as a fish keeper, the reason why I have 2 tanks with 2 betas, by the way. Oh, that 70 gallon, that's awesome, man. I really like, one day, not in this house, but the next house I move to, I'm gonna because basically when we bought this house, like YouTube wasn't a criteria, and fish room wasn't a criteria. It was like having enough room for the kids. One of by the way, I think I told you guys, but one of the kids already moved out. Second one is probably soon, meaning, and we're going to be moving in about 3 years. I have a deal with my wife. In about 3 years, we're going to be moving, and it's going to be like our, like pre-retirement house. Like basically, that's the house we're going to want to live in till the day where we maybe won't be able to maintain a house and we decide to go to like an assisted living thing or whatnot. Mifa? What's Mifa? Dude. Now you're gonna be like, hey, what? Mifa? Oh, Legend of Zelda. Yes. The girl, the girl, whatchamacallit? I could rename Mifa the red one, right? Because she's red. So I could name the red one Mifa. I had a blank there. I was like, man, that name, I know I should know it, but it is. Mifa could be definitely the red one. You know what? Let's go with that, Frenchie Mom. Red one is Mifa. Now we just need to find a name for the blue one. We're going to need to find a name for a blue one, and we're going to keep that for next stream. We're going to keep that for next stream. Okay, yeah, but getting back to what I was saying. So I'm an experienced fish keeper, and originally I wanted to start with only a 5-gallon. I went to the fish store. The reason why I wound up with female betas is I saw a tank with like 4 or 5 female betas, and I really liked I'm like, I knew I couldn't keep 2 male betas together because they fight. And you just can't do it. Okay. But I'm like, hey, can you, because I know sorority tanks are a thing. Sorority tanks are like multiple female betas. So I'm like, oh, like the girl that works there, I'm like, oh, you can keep multiple females together, right? She's like, oh, yeah, you can. So I'm like, okay, I'll grab 2 female betas. I get home. I put them in the tank, and this is really where I should have really checked my shit first, because that flashed me, because originally I was going to go get 1 male beta, but then I was at the store, and I was like, oh, it'd be really cool to have 2 fish, and I'm like, oh, these 2 female betas are really cool, because the blue and the red one, I really liked, like, the play on the 2 opposite colors and whatnot, so I'm like, it'd be really cool. I get home, I put them in the tank, and I don't know why, but I had a flash where I'm like, you know what? I have this inkling that there's a problem with keeping 2 female betas, and I went to check online, and yeah, like you can only keep multiple female betas if you have at least like 4 or 5 betas in like a 20-gallon tank or more. You can't keep just 2 female betas together because they still will become territorial. It really has to be a sorority tank where there's multiple female betas, so that like there's no direct like one fish always picking on the other. So I'm like, holy crap, what's happening here? So I basically watched the fish for the first 2-3 days, and after 3 days, the blue one started nipping at the red one. And so I'm like, holy crap. So I had to pop out one of my 3-gallon tanks, get it set up, and basically put her in a isolation tank. Like I have a little fish bowl. Okay. Don't worry, this was very short term. It's not big, but basically, because like I had to have the other tank like cycled. So I basically put the existing water in here from the other tank that was already cycled, because I had enough water from the tank to put in this where it should have been relatively safe. The good news is the other tank like was showing cycling in about like 6 or 7 days, because I basically like popped like the media from the other one, and I bought like the special stuff for starting your tank faster, so I did like a double duty thing. But I wound up having to set up 2 tanks because of that. So that's why I wound up with a 3 and a 5. Ideally, I would have liked 2 5s, but I didn't have 2 5s. And I didn't want to sort of put a beta in a 15-gallon. You know what I mean? And not only that, that would have taken forever to cycle in the time I had. Like, I would have needed like a week of time, and I didn't want one of the fish to kill the others or hurt the other one. So good news is the red one was the one with the nipped fins, all healed up. Her fins grew back fully, no permanent damage, and now they each have their tank. I prefer 5 gallons for betas, but look, I mean, it's the 3 gallon is planted and it's super nice and it's super chill for her. I'll put photos on the channel, okay? Because like I on camera it's really hard because like it's light against light. What I'll do is I'll put up, like tomorrow when I wake up, I'll take some nice pictures and I'll post them on the channel. I'll put up the 2 tanks so you guys can see how they're set up. Just please do not judge the growth of the plants yet. They haven't fully grown in. It takes about 2 months, I would say, to fully grown in. You'll see one of them though, like the 5 gallon is starting to look pretty good, but the 3 gallon, you can see that the plants are pretty shitty for the moment, but they're gonna grow in within a month. It's going to be all super chill, and I'll keep you guys posted on the 15. Yeah, maybe, or she probably just didn't know, Neon. Honestly, I think she just didn't know that it has to be multiple females. Like 2 is like the worst possible number you could do. And like I said, when I found out, it took them once the blue one got comfortable in the tank, she started being a bitch. Basically, so I had to get her out. I had to get the red one out, and it is what it is, man. But it's fine. Look, when the day that comes that the red one is no longer with us, I'll just convert it into a shrimp tank, because 3 gallons is perfect for shrimp. It's a little small for a beta to my liking, but it's perfect for a shrimp tank. And in the meantime, she's very comfortable and very happy. Like, she's showing all the signs of being super well adapted, super happy. She has a bunch of hiding spots. It's all good. Like, like she's not showing signs of being stressed or anything. So her coloration is popping and everything, so it's all good. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, hey guys, love y'all. We're getting back to it. Stay tuned, because like I said, next game is going to be Mina the Hollower, and super excited for that one as well. Deal video coming in a day or two, I would say. Oh, it's true, it might be a little late. It might be on Sunday rather. I wanted to aim for Saturday, but it might be Sunday because I'm going to Otakuton with my brother, so on Saturday, so I might have to delay it till Sunday, but it is what it is. Hey, have a great one, guys. Separate the Oscars. Yeah, exactly. Everyone who has had fish knows what I'm talking about. Like, what it always happens. You always have fish that end up being asses to each other. Yeah. Anyway, hey, love y'all, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Yeah, I can't wait to see me die in Mina. Trust me, we're gonna die a shit ton. Have a great one, guys.